but let's watch some media scumbags eat their words. This guy says the 49ers are an easy win for the Eagles. Now, to his credit, he did put a question mark at the end to cover his ass. Good job. Here is Ron Jaworski, Jaws. I don't know if you guys know Jaws. Here is Ron Jaworski and some other decrepit old guy at halftime saying total domination by the Eagles, who are clearly the better team.
Total domination. We are clearly the better football. Not close. They cannot handle our defensive line. Yeah. It's total.
Clearly the better team. Now, here is NFL Live, including my beloved Mina Kimes, the stupid Marcus Spears, and the human blank sheet of paper, Dan Orlovsky. I honestly cannot recall a single thing Dan Orlovsky has ever said of any consequence. Like, you've heard of the butterfly effect, right? You've heard of the butterfly effect where one small change has ripples through time and affect history in all kinds of ways you don't expect. A little tiny change can alter the course of human history. I feel like you could delete Dan Orlovsky from the timeline and nobody would even notice. I don't think his own family would notice. He's completely forgettable. Anyway, NFL Live unanimously picks the Eagles to beat the 49ers. Good job. Way to go out on a limb. Now here is LeSean McCoy. I actually respect this.
No, we lost. I can't. Hey, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It was a bad night. I lost a lot of money. Yeah, I can imagine. I got Frank work. I got everybody's blowing me up. So we lost. Good luck to the Niners. They earned it, right? Hopefully they get to the Super Bowl and win one, but they did what they had to do. Kyle Shanahan, I gotta give you a lot of respect. Hold on, Shay. I'm gonna give him a lot. Your long show. Purdy? Yo, even though it jammed for a while. It did jam. Yeah, but eventually turned on.
Yeah, I actually respect that because unlike these other media cretins who pretend to be objective when they're obviously not, at least Sean McCoy is an avowed Brock Purdy hater. He's an avowed Brock Purdy hater. He's a big-time Eagles fan, and he's open about that. I respect that. Like David Lombardi. I respect the way David Lombardi's like, hey, I'm not a reporter. I'm obviously not a reporter. I'm a North Korean-style propagandist. And I respect that about David Lombardi. He's like, I'm obviously not a reporter. I'm a stenographer for the team. And I respect that about David Lombardi.
The 49ers are going to make the exit for my money. Again, you know me. I mean, I've been pretty steady in that I'm not a believer in the 49ers. So I don't think the Jimmy and Joes are up there with some of the upper echelon teams in football. That's what worries me about them.
Now look, I cannot have this. No, there's no way I'm standing next to some girl next door hot reporter being that much taller than me. There's no way you're gonna do that to me. Either give me a box to stand on or take off your heels, dude. I'm not standing here next to a bratty sis, right? Making all kinds of like hot girl faces, like, no, dude, no. Hell nah, as the kids say, as the urban youth say, hell nah. Y'all not gonna do that to me, as the urban youth would say, okay? Y'all tripping. Get me a goddamn box to stand on, for God's sakes. What kind of operation are we running here? Now, of course, Colin Cowherd and Nick Wright didn't give Brock Purdy any credit. Here's Colin Cowherd.
And I've been critical of Brock Purdy, but you know what? Short memory, couple of bad picks, one really bad, did not matter, great final drive, big throws.
Yeah, that's the best he could say, short memory. Man, you made some terrible passes, but you have a short memory. And you made a couple of nice throws, good job. That's the best he could say about Brock Purdy. Nick Wright didn't even give Brock Purdy any credit at all. I enjoyed this response, though, by this 49er fan. Sometimes teams can flip a switch for the playoffs, and sometimes a team, blah, 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 blah. So he's talking about the Eagles. He doesn't give the 49ers any credit. And this guy goes, shut the F up, Nick. You're a bitch. Niners earned that win. They went into Philly and beat them. Simple and plain. Accept it, bitch. Oh, and F the Chiefs, too. That was a solid response by, who is that? Sack King 916. I'm sorry for slandering the 916. I'm sorry for slandering Sacramento, but seriously, like, that place is a hellhole. I mean that with all due respect. That place is like Fallujah, Sacramento. I'm not a fan of the Sacramento area. The other thing that bothers me is they want to give Christian McCaffrey all the credit to take away from Brock. Can I be honest with you? I know the Christian McCaffrey jerkers are going to get very upset, but I don't know what Christian McCaffrey did that a replacement level running back couldn't have done in his place. Like, if he had missed the game, I'm not sure anything changes. He got stuffed in the running game over and over and over again. He kept getting stuffed in the running game, and he caught passes that were thrown to him. I don't know what you guys are jerking about. There was that one touchdown, like, they're like, oh my God, what a route. Well, he didn't design the route. He just ran the route. Kyle Shanahan said, do this. And then he did it. And then the ball was there and he caught it. I don't know what you guys are jerking. Explain to me what exactly you guys are jerking there. And then the over the shoulder catch. They're like, oh my God, I can't believe Christian McCaffrey. He is a professional football player. You understand? He is getting paid millions of dollars. And there have been literally thousands of over-the-shoulder catches in NFL history and sports in general. I don't know if you watched the World Series. We just had one by, was it Andy Paez? Andy Paez, who's making a fraction of what Christian McCaffrey is making. Andy Paez made a game-saving one in the World Series. Jerry Rice, God knows how many he's made. It wasn't like Odell Beckham Jr.'s catch. This was a standard over-the-shoulder catch, which has been done tens of thousands of times in sports. I've caught them in PE. Do they still have PE? When I was a kid, it was called PE, physical education. I've caught over-the-shoulder catches in PE. What are you talking about? The jerking of Christian McCaffrey in order to take away credit from Brock is outrageous.